Sarah from South London would like to know, and this is one for Phil, I think. I have a similar question too. I own a couple of buy-to-lets, and one of my previous tenants left with quite a large sum of rental arrears, which took me a while to recover from financially. I'm also concerned about having similar issues with an HMO, especially as all bills are inclusive. I don't want to find myself in a position where 2 or 3 tenanted in a 5-bed HMO have stopped paying their rent. How can I best protect myself from these kind of issues?
Okay, so what we're finding and recommending is that landlords look for guarantors, and they might approach somebody who is a homeowner, that maybe it might be the mother or a grandfather or whatever,
Yep.
that can secure the exposure. And that way, if you do have a bad tenant, then we can approach the guarantor, who will be more than happy to then pass on the forwarding address so we can trace the tenant and try to get the matter resolved.
Yeah.
And in the worst case scenario, we could potentially go after the guarantor to get the money and get things sorted out.
Gives you sort of backup, really, to,
exactly.
to your original tenancy.
Yeah.
Just secures the money more efficiently.
We're finding this to be a very increasingly popular way for landlords to be protecting their investments, which ultimately is what it's about.
I think one of the most important things to do as a landlord is to act quickly, isn't it? And to get someone like yourself and your company involved at a very early stage to get that advice. You don't want to leave it months before serving the appropriate notices, because then those notices need time to sort of take effect, don't they, really?
Exactly right. And with the closure of a lot of the county courts, we're finding that there's pressure on the system, and it can take 13 or 14 weeks for it to go through the county court system. All of that time you're not earning.
A long time.
The money is building up that you're potentially losing. And so it's important that, yes, you get people like ourselves involved at an early stage, and then we can help guide you through the process and make sure all of the correct paperwork is served as well.